Hello, I received the I-539 after 2 years and the approval date is 2020. A lawyer told me that if I leave, I'll get a 10-year bar. So now that lawyer gave you some incorrect information. It depends. I haven't seen your receipt notice and approval notice, so I can't say exactly. But to get what's called a 10-year bar, you have to be in the United States without status for 1 year or more and leave the US. The act of leaving triggers a 10-year bar to re-entry. So if you want to come back within 10 years, you got to get a waiver. They're just not going to let you in. But you need 1 or more year of unlawful presence. There's a special policy that they have. It's called a period of authorized stay. So it says if you have an application pending, like your I-539, while it's pending, you do not accumulate what are called unlawful presence days. And those unlawful presence days are what you need to accumulate a year's worth of and then leave to trigger the 10-year bar. Since you had if you had the form I-539 pending, you did not accrue unlawful presence days. So even though it was approved, backdated, you should have continued to do tourist visa filings to get later dates. A bridge B2, that would have been the appropriate thing to do in this case. But you did it, but that's a side issue. But your worry about being subject to 10-year bar is not correct, because up until the date where you got the decision, even if it was backdated, you were not accruing unlawful presence because you're in a period of authorized stay. You had the form I-539 pending. So it's not appropriate for them to consider that time that you're in the United States as unlawful presence days for the 10-year bar calculation. Now, once you got the approval notice, which had the back date, then that's going to be a problem. You're accumulating days, 1 week, 2 weeks. You want to get out before it hits the 6-month mark or 180 days. Next time you want to enter the United States, it's probably better to get a new visa because CBP might not let you in. And at that interview with the embassy, make sure to have your approval notice that shows that although the I-539 was approved for a previous date in 2020 and you didn't get approved, but you got approved in 2022, and it was pending all that time, so you did not accrue unlawful presence days. But it's problematic because just as this lawyer that you're telling me about made a mistake and didn't understand this regulation, a lot of people in the government don't either. You might go to the embassy, you might go to the port of entry, you might deal with USCIS later, and they may accuse you of this, but it's a clear policy decision. There's a policy memo that was published, I don't know, about 15, 17 years ago. That really breaks this down. It's 40 pages, it's very complicated, but good lawyers know that memo really well. 3 or 10-year bar waiver, memo. It's very important to know as an immigration lawyer. But you have to see your paperwork, but if it was pending, you're not accumulating unlawful presence while it's pending. Now once the decision is made, you're accumulating unlawful presence, so you got to be careful for that and get out as soon as possible unless you got other system going on. Thank you for watching this educational program. To get the latest videos, click the subscribe button and the notification bell icon. Also, help us help the immigrant community by liking this video and sharing it with your family and friends. You can also find us on other social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter, where you find the latest updates on immigration news, policy changes, and tips. Be safe and God bless. See you soon.